If you stand in a garden bathed in morning sunlight, you may have seen a small bird that appears and disappears right before your eyes. That bird, which hovers in front of a flower, seemingly suspended in the air while sipping nectar, is the hummingbird. The hummingbird is one of the smallest birds on Earth. However, their flight is as magnificent as the largest birds. Their wing beats are so fast and light that it's hard to even catch their movements clearly with the eye. The next time you see a hummingbird hovering in front of a flower, don't just think of it as a beautiful scene. Please remember that within that tiny body, thousands of heartbeats occur per minute. Digestion happens in the blink of an eye, and every cell is tirelessly burning fuel. In that moment, the hummingbird will no longer be just a small bird, but a wondrous being living on the edge of survival. What we see is merely a shape that seems to float in the air without any disturbance. However, within that seemingly simple movement lies a tremendous secret of science and adaptation. The most notable feature of hummingbirds is their ability to fly in place, or hovering. Most birds gain lift by flapping their wings up and down. However, hummingbirds are different. They move their wings back and forth as if drawing an infinity symbol. Thanks to this, lift is generated both when the wings go up and when they come down. This is a completely different way than other birds that gain strength from only one direction. Thanks to this unique wing movement, hummingbirds can stay in front of flowers for a long time. Even when the wind blows, and despite their small size, they can hover in midair and drink nectar. You can even move forward, backward, sideways, and sometimes even upside down. It's like a small helicopter. This secret has become possible because the shoulder joint has evolved to rotate almost completely. It can be said that it contains intricate engineering design within a small body. However, all this technology comes at a cost. That cost is tremendous energy consumption. The wings of a hummingbird move at a rate of 50 to over 80 times per second. To move this quickly, a lot of energy is required. The heart of a hummingbird beats about 250 times per minute at rest, but soars to over 1,200 times when flying. This is a figure that is almost unimaginable for a human. Breathing becomes faster and body temperature is maintained at a high level. The metabolic rate of hummingbirds is among the fastest in the entire animal kingdom. That small body operates busily like an engine constantly burning fuel. Therefore, the hummingbird must eat continuously. The amount of nectar consumed in a day exceeds its own body weight. If humans consumed energy at the same rate as hummingbirds, we would need to drink hundreds of cans of soda a day just to survive. Where does such a massive energy requirement come from? The main fuel for hummingbirds is the nectar from flowers. The sugars in honey are quickly absorbed and can be used immediately for wing flapping. Hummingbirds can convert the honey they consume into energy in just a few minutes. However, honey alone is not enough. Hummingbirds also eat small insects and spiders as sources of protein and fat. Honey serves as an immediate fuel, while insects provide the nutrients needed to sustain their bodies. So how can hummingbirds endure such a frenzied metabolic rate? One of the answers is a state called torpor. When hummingbirds do not get enough food at night, they drastically reduce their energy consumption as if they have entered a small hibernation. Their body temperature drops significantly, and their heart beats at less than half its usual rate. Thanks to this power-saving mode, we can offset excessive consumption during the day to some extent. Without a topper, hummingbirds would struggle to survive the night. The uniqueness of hummingbirds lies not only in their flying skills and metabolism, they have an amazing memory. They remember which flowers they visited and when, among hundreds of flowers. This helps reduce inefficiency by ensuring they don't return to the same flower too early. It's hard to believe that a bird with a small brain has such sophisticated spatial memory abilities. Additionally, hummingbirds show remarkable abilities in their mobility. Weighing only as much as a few fingers, some species undertake long journeys across continents each season. For example, hummingbirds migrating from Mexico to North America can travel thousands of kilometers across the ocean. Before departure, they store a lot of fat in their bodies, using it like a small fuel tank. Although they have small bodies, the ocean was not an insurmountable barrier for them. It has the fastest metabolism in the animal kingdom, along with sophisticated flying skills and incredible adaptability, making it a true master of survival. During the day, it expends explosive energy, and at night, it protects its body by entering a torpid state. It hovers around flowers to sip nectar, but at the same time it catches insects to supplement its nutrition. With a small brain, it remembers the locations and times of countless flowers, and sometimes flies long distances across continents. When you look at the hummingbird again, it will no longer just appear as a small and cute bird. Everything harmonizes to support the hummingbird. Hummingbirds live by pushing their limits every moment. Their lives are a constant management of energy and a sophisticated calculation for survival,